Forsaken, abandoned to the dark, what choice but to follow the flame? To seize the world with this fire is to see it burn first.
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 20 of our Astragoth Ironhand and Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we are here for a duel between our caravan and some hungry demons that would like a small takeout, which is not going to happen. What we're going to do is go ahead and grab all of the main characters, get them in a group. I don't know if these could die count as main characters. We'll get them with the man-eaters and then instead Thunderbusts. Glorious. We're going to hide all of our units that aren't going to enjoy getting blasted to bits by the likes of a Hell Cannon. And then as they close the gap, we'll go ahead and move those units out to fight. Realize that these hobgoblins aren't going to have a good time against what they are going to likely be dueling with. Go ahead and bring the Charybdis back to help them. I don't know if the Charybdis can hide in the woods, but if it can't, it'll just stick it behind. That way it's not getting shot by those Hell Cannon blasts. Alright, Dipkey, come on over here. Your photo shoot's done for the intro, and we'll get this battle started. Alright, so they approach. We have only 38 seconds before we can summon in the Danger Noodles, and they have so happily put these Hell Cannons up on the top floor for us, which is just glorious. I guess we are counted as attacking them, so in the Fool's approach. We'll basically just get the Lance Knights surrounding our giant here, and then proceed to beat the unholy smack out of them. We could sneak these hobgoblins up to taking down these two. Oh, we can just get them at the same time, never mind. What am I not talking about? Hello there, spicy Danger Noodles. Our enemy is very allergic to sketty. Especially of the murderous variety. Get them. Now they got nothing they can do about them. These hobgoblins, though, are about to be have a bad time. They're staying back and not getting spotted just yet. Let's go ahead and bring these lads to the side, Dipkey out front, come on back. Want them all lured into the same kind of attack there. Keep ripping them to shreds. Go ahead and send these hobgoblins back just in case that the noodles don't finish them off. My hidden units are revealed. Oh no, whatever shall I do? They just last samurai their way right into those. Give them one more volley. You fool knights. That's glorious. Okay, now turn and get ready for the next group. The Dragon Ogres are definitely no joke. I mean, the shotguns just don't seem to care. Just go ahead and move on in. Go ahead and keep the Kadai Destroyer and the other spicy noodles back. And there comes the metal spells. That's just fine. Keep blasting away. Here comes the next group of knights. We should go ahead and turn around and get in there. The shotguns are ripping them to pieces. Well done there, cutthroats. Shotguns have dealt with that group very easily. Let's go ahead and now send the giant in to chase off these knights then. Spicy Danger Noodles, you give chase well. And they're broken. Go ahead and charge. Definitely some metal spells gonna rip apart that group. Not much we can do about it now, so let's drop down some garbage of our own. Cutthroats, go ahead and stop those Chosen for a moment. Oh yeah, Kadai Fireborn easily defeating the Lance Knights. Chosen with halberds are very dangerous to large targets, but funnily enough, so are shotguns. You go ahead and deal with these Chosen. Watch out! got too many cutthroats in the way. Send them after the dragon ogres have decided that they want to fight again. There we go. It's an absolute beat down here. Send them through. Oh, those knights are back. Destroyer, go stop them. I got some metal spells coming down on our warriors. Very brave of you. Alright, there we go. Stop firing again. Let's get ahead and blast into these chosen. They went for one final charge, just wasn't enough. Their hunger has been sated by death. Alright, close victory. That's way better than a valiant defeat. We drag back 179 of those hungry boys to work for us in the brand new Chaos Dwarf subway. It is glorious. Replenishment there is bad, so let's go ahead and cart more guys back for labor. You get to work now, congratulations. Successfully stole some technology. Earl is now a musterer. Templehoff is signed into oblivion. And the Bloody Hands have failed in their wall. I think it was actually targeting us, so you get what you deserve. Alright, looks like they are definitely building up forces for one big push on our territory, so we need to be ready. It's great you guys get to elite edge, recruit up your units up at gold tier. That's fantastic. Dankaton, you think you can handle Karakangor? Also, what happened to my abilities? Was one of those only from defensive? Oh yeah, you stole Flame and Shadow. And the Armor of Contempt. I'm tempted to take this one back. It is such a good ability. So you know what? Mine. And we'll save the rest of ours. Yeah, Legion of Asgore can get over it. And we'll save the rest of ours for a Confederation. Heroic victory, huh? Yeah, the dwarves are mean. 32, 32, 25, 44, so they're not really getting through that defense very well. We've got all these abilities, though. It would be a shame to just give them that one. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. Oh, we lose our entire front line. I mean, we're going to lose a lot of them, probably, but not the entire thing. You know what? Let's go ahead and fight this one. Karakangor versus our squad of hobgoblins. I don't think we should lose the entire front line, even if it is a temporary summonable army. It seems kind of like a waste. Alright. So what we're going to do is definitely draw them back on over here towards us. So let's get our hobgoblins. We'll do a front line of 3. Although it looks like they are... Well, front line of 4. We'll overload one of the sides. That way we can try to get a flank. May not work, but we'll still try it. We'll do archers. Let's do 2 of them here. And then 3 behind them. We definitely don't have... We have missile advantage because we have more of them, but the quarrelers will basically, per volley, take out probably half of each of these units, so we have to keep that in mind. That's what we have our raiders for. These boys will be riding in and shutting them down best as we can allow. We can have them coming out of the woods, that'd be just great. Thematic, terrifying, and great. Go ahead and throw our line up front here. Yeah, we'll just draw the enemy towards us. Let's do it. Force them to this choke point, and these hobgoblin warriors can kind of rush their way around. Glorious. Come out of the woods and start peppering these miners with some damage. That'll work as far as groups go. Warlords are going to be an issue on our range boys too. Just send them around, keep them disrupting. Yeah, just keep rushing on around there. If they give us any kind of opening at all, we can send the raiders through the middle and hitting the quarrelers there. Alright, they're in range. Start firing those bows. I don't even mean mine dropping in. You can die here just to stop these quarrelers from escaping. Cannonball through these groups. keep working our way around the outside. Cannonball did some really good damage there. Can't tell if we're in range of the Quarrelers or not, if they're just going to go after the Kadai on this side. Keep working your way around the outside of these Quarrelers, so they have a hard time actually firing. Even then, if they do start firing, we just drop the Shud's Doom on them. Without their archers, they aren't going to be doing much anything at all. Working your way around the back. Make sure you stay far enough away from those blasting charge miners, please. And they annihilate it. Come through and get this next group of Quarrelers. Try to get one charge. See if you can get the push through with the charge. You just keep being disruptive there. Stay away from those blasting charges. They're trying to keep switching sides so the arrows don't go immediately into their backs, which is smart, but it's just not going to work for them. Trying to push through. Oh, these guys aren't the archers. No. Hit different targets, please. Alright, the spicy boys are gone, and they've got a few Quarrelers that have come on back to fight. I think we did some pretty good damage there, though. I think from here they're likely going to try to start ignoring a few of our units, so let's keep them away from those Quarrel teams. Ready to charge in there. Gonna keep moving them alongside. As soon as they give these Quarrelers too far exposed, we'll go ahead and deal with them. Couple of the lads get hit. Give those Quarrelers a nice charge. Let's go ahead and go for one more shot through here. Yeah, we don't want to take too much return fire. Only 1, 2, 3 of our wolf boys get dropped, though. Yeah, they're keeping those blasting charges near. Very clever. Victory, though, already within our grasp. Oh, we got hit with the blasting charges a bit there, didn't we? They didn't get lucky enough to take down any of our boys. We need to keep moving, though. I don't think the extra armor will keep them safe against the blasting charges. We definitely don't want them getting caught. But now I think we get ready to charge them. It's nearly time. Oh, that's what happens. We might be able to rotate around the sides of them, but we're just getting hit and a bunch of extra. Fall back, you guys take the opportunity, please. Extra armor. There we go. Wolves move in, no one gets to throw any blasting charges. Brutus Hobgoblin. Flank from either side, we should pretty easily mop up these two units. There we go. Alright, now back on this side. Cutthroats, aye. To drag these guys through, so let's have 3 of them firing on this unit of Dwarf Warriors. These 2 shoot up. See how they respond from there. Trying to drag them back through, it just didn't work all that well. Those archer squads are done. City, let's go ahead and bring them both through. Raiders this way, archers this direction. And then when they blob up all their guys right here, we can do what we should. And get those flanks. Fire on their lord. Dragus gets. I mean, they're trying to get flanking attacks, they just didn't do a very good job of it. A little bit more AoE than I was expecting. We deleted our blob of our goblins too. Trying to go ahead and catch them. Just keep all those arrows flying into their captain. And way more friendly fire damage than we should have. Catch these warriors here, or those miners that is. They're minor warriors. Wolf Raider rear charge is always a good time. There we go. Caught between a stinky and a wolf place, they decide to flee for the hills. That's what I thought. Take out my entire front line? I think not. Not if they drop, unless they drop the Doom if I shoot directly on them like I did. Catch you in a moment. Alright, we secure a decisive win instead of a Pyrrhic one and bring back some labor while we're at it. Glorious, we shall absolutely be sacking Karakan Gore. And then reoccupying it as a factory. In fact, probably this entire province is going to be factories for us. You love to see that Chaos has already won up here on this side, which means it's just us now versus Karakan Gore, which they are, or Karakan Dren that is, and they are having a hard time. Go ahead and tear out this building, we'll just replace it with more money. More money. So Earl, we can definitely set up in global. It will still take 3 turns. I think replacing at least 1 or 2 of the Red Bulls with... I don't know, the laser rifles are incredibly useful. Flying anti-large as well. Just that 3-turn timer bothers me a little bit. The laws of anyone can afford it, EU can. So let's go ahead and get rid of one of these cutthroats. Try to quickly recruit in. It should be actually faster through here. At 2 turns into 3. We'll grab one of our hell cannons through these servants. And Legion still haven't recharged yet, so let's go ahead and also grab... I kicked my desk, apologies everyone. Also go ahead and grab 1 more of the Hellstingers. Make sure we just have overwhelming fire on their helicopters before they actually close the gap. Then we've got 3,200 again. That should be another tier 5 settlement. So let's go ahead and come on down. We're upgrading there. Blade Rock all the way up to tier 5. Go ahead and grab the landmark building here. Helps out with our control a little bit further across the entirety of our armies. Quite like the Grand Manufactory. And then the artillery and Flayed Rock is really keeping these regions safe. Imric has elected to recruit more units, which is fair. So, I mean, if he's just sitting there recruiting more units, the Fortress of Vorag has you kind of basic enemies here. I think we could take them. I mean, we cannot currently recruit any regiments of renown. Yeah, it's because of Ogla Cons, isn't it? Alright, so what's really lacking in health? Looks like it's only a couple of our warriors and the Red Bull. I think we move on Imric. So Fortress. I don't know you. I mean, that's what we call a super misclick. I wanted you to come on back down and try to wound Michaela, because she's a pretty scary mage. Let's move in on the fortress. We have allowed this to exist for far too long. Heroic victory it shall give us if we go ahead and auto-resolve it. We'll lose 2 of our Chaos Dwarf warriors with great weapons. They do very much have the archer advantage on us, but as soon as we break through the gates, they don't have enough infantry to keep us back, so as long as we just blow up a couple of these spearmen with hellhammers, it's just really Imric that's the problem here. He's quite the problem. Let's do it. Alright, so we have too many units where I don't think we're able to hide in the woods, so trying my typical strategy of putting everyone on one side I don't think is going to work in this instance. Oh, they've got some nice holes in the wall over here. Well, that's the way. Your carpenters are doing a horrible job. Magma cannons are bad at shooting down buildings, I'm pretty positive. 150% damage multiplier against buildings. That should be very good then, as long as we can hit some hits on the shots on the tower. Now we're gonna go ahead and move up. Greetings. Danagrund. Yeah, there's not enough woods for us to hide anywhere anyway. Unless we were to hide maybe all the way. Now there's just a couple of shrubs. It's not gonna work. What we could do though is put this bull centaur to rook over here on this side to make them think we're gonna attack from over here. I don't see any breaches though. So we're absolutely not going to, but we're making them think we are. Castellan up front here. Shotguns do need to be a little bit apart. Last time we saw them get in each other's way. Well, in normal melee mode, we're just gonna have a layered up squad of our biggest and baddest. Alright, I am very sad we don't have our demon barge anymore. We can just fly over the top of it and obliterate the groups of Asser, no problem. Alright, so Great Axe lads, we'll just get ready to bring you in once we have cracked the main initial part of the settlement here. Alright, so main characters, which we are keeping you with the rest of the rifle lads, so like this, keep you with the infantry. All of our cab, and then Red Bull gets to go with Group 1. Let it begin. If all of you just knock down this tower first. That's not a good hit, that was a super miss. Move him up and have him start firing on these archers too. Oroka, let's start moving up this way. I should knock that tower down rather quickly. Magma cannons, start trying to knock the guys off the walls themselves. Rook, come on back over here. They didn't fall for it that much, as I kind of didn't expect them to. Let's Ash Storm just to slow everyone down. Really, I don't know if they missed a couple times or what's going on here. Try to knock down this tower for me. Exactly. That should be the end for the tower. Perfect. Alright, just go ahead and claim this zone. Not really sure exactly what they're up to. Astragoth, you come on in too. All of our bull centaurs advance. Oh, why aren't you going through the... Okay, that makes zero sense, but sure. Do what you want there, Astragoth. Towers are nearly down. Love it, they start to fire those bows. Alright, let's go ahead and grab now the Ash Storm here. Hammer back through these archers that are being obnoxious. Astragoth, go ahead and charge on through. Astra Brain Melt. Alright, Magma Cannons, try to start picking off Imric now. By picking off Imric, I mean don't advance at all. Everyone else here, go ahead and start advancing. Red Rust, start popping Michaela here. Oh, those renders took way more damage than they should have. Alright, here comes Imric. Go ahead and pull these guys back just a smidge. Everyone else come in here and beat down on Imric. All the abilities. Fire weakness for everyone in here. Oglicons, get in there and take down these archers then. I'll start bringing the shotguns in as well, so shotguns up. Wide rifles, warriors stay behind them. Red Bull Emmerich is getting absolutely clobbered. I even think we need to summon in some danger noodles for help against the other dragons. Need to ask Emmerich how much he likes dragons, really. Emmerich gets annihilated. And he's running for the hills. Astragoth, get in there and take down that group of archers. All of the Faruks here. Started fight. Spicy Noodles, go get the mage. All the abilities. Take down Michaela. That's a terrible idea for you there, Red Bull. Let's get behind the walls, or get beyond the walls. We need you to get replaced pretty soon. Astragoth's having a great time. Let's go ahead and bring all of the bull centaurs then. Love that the Rooks keep fighting the dragon, and then everyone else can come up to the north and deal with these sword masters of Hoeth. Astragoth is styling on a couple archers at the same time. Well, they sent another squad around. That's fair. It's not gonna work. I've got all the magic. Still a decent try. The units are all broken. I keep the Rooks moving. Great weapon Rooks try to push through into the Tyrannok chariots. Everyone else is to advance. Dragon is slain. They have more archers, but we'll just use it to knock down some of these towers that are on our way here. Armor. Astragoth, do we think we can fight these chariots? I bet they're gonna run for the hills. I believe in you. Shotgun lads, in. Go ahead and knock down this tower. Line rifle boys round. Magma cannons. There's no real use for everyone outside the walls here. Right, there go the lore masters. Or the sword masters, that is. I love these archers just running away. Where you going, chariots? Astragoth just wants a hug. Oh no, there's no escape. Not that way. Alright, now it's Silver Helms versus the angriest Rooks there ever were. And they're getting ripped apart. Here comes some white lions. You'd love to see it. Getting them there, Astragoth. Figured I could blast those archers, but let's get the Hellhammer. That's not the direction I wanted it, but see how much damage it works. They backed up into it. That's exactly what you want to do. Rifles this way, shotguns, gotta keep working your way up to help. Refill the ammo on the Ravagers. Everything else here fall back except for the two Rooks. Rooks stay. Everything else fall back. Dark Ravagers don't fall back that far. There's still more to be done. Magma Akazas try to fire up there. Alright, Astragoth, you've been kept away from the fight for all too long. Oglicons, come on back a bit. They got drawn back in. We're throwing the axes over the top after those lions. You two, right up and around. We'll have you go get the Tyrannok chariots that are up there thinking they're clever. Chucking those axes into the back line. We'll go ahead and charge them back in now. Activate all the abilities. Moving up and over pretty aggressively. Astragoth, where you at? One of your Rooks needs some help. You fall back, you go ahead and activate that black gem. Give everyone the extra armor. We'll zoom in to watch the combat here. Oh, that ward save working in their advantage. aggressively. Alright, the Black Gem's shield has broken. But we'll just go ahead and cast the Black Hammer to end all Black Hammers. Alright, go ahead and fall back a little bit there, Tarooks. Getting shot up there from behind, that's lots of fun. Knock down those gates so we can get in there. Red Bull, actually, you come over and help. Getting shot up for free is no fun. That extra melee defense. Ash Storm here. Keep these things advancing up the hill. Rook, if you can sneak in and get that high mage, that'd be just glorious. We have brought the test that she can't pass. Overcast Hellhammer. Let's go ahead and just blast it through the barrier. This should work. Alright, we're through. These spears have them locked up, so we'll go ahead and have Astragoth come through to help. Really, this is just the story of our Tarooks running over everything from here. There we go, and there should be army losses. There it is. Fall of Emmerich. Been a long time coming. Go ahead and show her your hammer, Astragoth. It's impressive. You just run around like... Oh yeah, give him the Naruto run. Absolutely, you could have easily dodged all the bullets in Area 51. Look at you. You just bop that guy as you go. Astragoth. Super champion. And he's got the hops. Catch you in a moment. Alright, Emmerich gets absolutely obliterated. Double the units, we actually tripled the units we have, and we only lost 29 in the fighting. All that ward save is starting to pay off extremely well. Just wait till we have barrier on them. We'll go ahead and sack.
I'm making a mistake.
I'm making a mistake. I think not. Hole. We need to raid. We do need to raid one of these lands, so let's go ahead and we'll sit here for a turn and we'll raid. We can hit the big end next turn just for even more disrespect. Charge here for Kevin. Get that max on now. Actually, Kevin, what do you have for charge bonus? Just a healthy 95.
Bailmancy.
Bailmancy. Go ahead and grab you hard to hit. Start bumping that up further. He should be our extra tanky. Extra tanky Taruk. And then as far as Morgan goes, we keep working on Blade Master then. Indeed. This convoy definitely needs some wayfinders and hidden stores, and we'll finally start going for better scales here now that they are all good and protected. Haddock the Grey. Using you to steal tech, so let's go ahead and just grab things to make that better. We'll raid for turn, and this is a fantastic bit of raiding. 201 new servants. The workforce. We'll go ahead and grab 16,000. Go ahead and grab the Overseer's Tower here. Upgrade Scrap Towers. Let's make it more around easier for us to defend here. Kugath does like us quite a bit. He just vomited all... I mean, you might as well. Gotta make it nice and nurgly. That's actually how they increase corruption. Tusk Market sounds great. Upgrade to the Great Hall also does. The Hattery. 45 extra furs and recruitment cost for Chaos Dwarf infantry in that region. Such a weird building. They're never really in spots that you actually want to sit there and recruit. I've never seen, at least on this side of the map, there's not any furs in decent areas you'd want to sit and recruit. Alright, let's once again here pull the Province tab. Where is the Dragon's Crossroad? Oh, very safe in terms of where it's positioned, even if it is beyond the gates of Cathay here. Let's just go ahead and snag in. Oh, I don't know. Ironworks will give us less global duration. Truthfully, we don't need any of this, so just go ahead and grab the walls. Alright, glorious. Zatan, I don't think they fell for your ambush. Cursed Druki. And we'll just stay here and try it again. Repair here at the Terracotta Graveyard, and we need 3,600 for the Marble Quarry. Oh, we also need 400 workload, too. But we will be exporting lots of raw materials then. Alright, here comes the Death Master. He is fighting Tzeentch. Interesting. That's not normally how that works. Alright, Naboo, let's get on over here. Let's see about taking down Non-Li. Don't quite have the gold for it, but it looks like the rest is either owned by Cathay or otherwise. We'll go ahead and come on down here just to see what's going on. Naboo can raid in his territory, which we really don't want. Zabatu tough leg. Alright, labor. We've got plenty just to kind of sacrifice for now. 850. But yeah, there's so much to sacrifice. 70. Glorious. Get us up to that juicy 600 as fast as we can here. Maybe. Oh, we already sacrificed there. Maybe not there. Joke's on me, though. You already chucked those poor fools into the magma pit screaming. I guess what it more is like a giant bowl, and they just kind of push a bunch of captives into the bowl, and then they pour molten magma out of like these great big brass statues of Hashut, which then melt the people down, and Hashut loves it. Oh, he's horrifying. A Yamek. Plan is once these guys move up towards the north, we will then jump him through the south here to take down the Fallen King Mountain. Start dealing as much damage as we can to some of their settlements down here. So I think you are missing out on an additional goblin laborer just to be a bit of a meat shield. As far as everyone else goes, well, I wouldn't mind you going for an ambush. The problem is that's going to put us all out in the open. You get attacked by all these armies at the same time, which we really don't want. Alright, so Bronzes are weak. Seems like that's some blasphemy there. But yeah, we're all good. Hero not moved, Lord not moved. Building upgrade available. And that's where our marble quarry's going in. Don't you try to convince me otherwise. We will come on back down here with Astragoth and end our turn. You bring no value other than the laborers that make up your petty empire. They would like a non-aggression pact for 1,500. Yeah, no, I had a spy this gave in. But that's gold. Alright, requested raiding. Raid a region belonging to, oh, that's the one we just finished, so 1,500 or 1,300 treasury rather, and then 40 relations with Legion of Asgore. Lariel's running around as a mass-murdering psychopath, and we have Star Chaz back ready for duty. There's no such thing as too many laborers. The overseers shall make work for their idle hands. More gold and armaments, and then more recruit rank for the military doctrine amendment. We discovered Wurzag. Gee, there he is. And Wurzag appears. Mulliganar and Nilatus. Got ourselves a Sword of Strife from our quartermaster. Not bad. I mean, I'm tempted to just go ahead and deal with Wurzag here before we turn back around. No happening. So it's 400 range on those as opposed to we have 418. We barely outranged them. Alright, let's grab that point into Blade Master here, and then we'll probably start working on Mentor for Morgan. That way all of our other Castellans upgrade a bit faster. Mulliganar, we'll go ahead and give you in stores. Sindras, let's see if we can't take down. Nope, we absolutely cannot. So then, steal some tech up here from the Ash Ridge. Thank you kindly. Got himself a great Taurus now. Metallurgy is going to give us more Winds of Magic or Winds of Magic reduction for metal spells, as well as cooldown reduction for metal spells. Actually bound, and then the powers of the Conclave. Our settlement buildings give an additional 2 Conclave influence per turn, and then the Communing Altar gives us 10% research. Oh yeah, that's the way. You power through the Conclave influence. So Metallurgy through... I think going the other direction would have been probably the better overall. But pretty much everything here in the Chaos Dwarf tech tree is worth snagging. It's more or less the order you want to do it in. Alright, we are closing in on confederating with the Masters of the Conclave, which is our next choice. We will leave Drazawith here for now. Sindraz, since you're not in any armies, I'm going to go ahead and take you off your Taurus. You cost a little bit less in upkeep. You can also go have the Scroll of Leeching, just give you a couple of weapons here I care a little bit less about. But when you do throw you in an army, you're not useless. We'll see, I didn't mean to salvage, but we'll take the extra 500. Alright, we're a little bit lacking in terms of overall auxiliaries. Alright, Silver Pinnacle up to the gun turrets. I do realize we've left Silver Pinnacle a little bit undefended. Materials, but we gain 750 more income. Sounds good to me. Getting the Grand Manufactory here in the Blasted Expanse also going to allow us to continue to get more artillery here, which is very needed. Guard Tower will allow us to see further into the mountains, which I think is actually a good call. You have the labor left over for the mine shaft. Yamek, I think I'm actually going to... Jamek, I'm going to briefing you up to defend the Silver Pinnacle. That is a lot of Dawi.
Stop that.
Take them a few turns to make it over themselves, but... Yes, we want to be ready then. This is such a wonky army. In fact, so wonky, I'm going to start kicking out some of these archers. Or artillery. So here we can grab one more Magma Cannon, Iron Demon, or a Skullcracker. I'm thinking the Magma Cannon is going to be the best call here. Still going to take us 2 turns, so let's come on in and get rid of one more of the Hobgoblin archers. And then grab instead some... probably shield Bull Centaur renders. Grab 2 of them. For a little bit more of a punchy charge unit. Azid, Irkulaz, I would also love to snag. Prototype Mega Mortar, we just don't have the gold for it. Alright, Dankaton. I think I'm down here and hit Karak Raziak now. Exactly, so we'll go ahead and camp all the way up to the midpoint here. They can't replenish, so what if we raid? Also can't quite do that, so let's just go and drop it in an ambush. They don't think they're there. So they don't feel the need to build up another army. Gold mine. Right, that's just about perfect. Astragoth, though. We got the shady pig kisser showing up, too. I mean, we can likely take down one of these armies and then pretty quickly transfer to dealing with the next. That is a lot of biggins, but they've got no armor, and all of our missiles are going to be magical, so I don't think that's a fight they can win. Let's do it. We're a little wounded, but let's get Wurzag and use that. We'll use the replenishment then to come back and deal with Imbric's settlement, and then capture it so we can actually sit and replenish. If we lose the Red Bull or the Oglacon's boys, I have no issues. Alright. We will go ahead and pick up the next episode then up with a battle against Wurzag, the Great Brain Prophet. For now, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Astragoth Ironhand campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne. I'll see you all in the next one.